you don't necessarily look fat with a shirt on, but when you take your shirt off, you feel fat. You feel insecure, and you feel like you haven't picked up a weight or a dumbbell or even hit the gym in your entire life. This is exactly how I felt for the past 3 years. I suffered from something called the skinny fat physique, and the issue with this physique is that you don't look fat when you have a shirt on, you're wearing clothes, so it kind of hides those thoughts. It kind of hides your real physique. But when you take your shirt off, it sucks because you start criticizing yourself. Your chest is kind of inserted almost. You have a flat chest. You basically feel like you're stuck. You're not fat, you're not skinny, and it just sucks because you don't know what to do. Do you bulk? Do you cut? Whatnot? And it's hard to fix because you bulk for a little bit, but then you get too fat, so you get scared, so you start cutting again, and then you look soft, and it just sucks because this is exactly what I did, and I was in this cycle and loop where I couldn't get out of it. What ended up happening? Well, how I knew I was stuck in this was basically when I was walking through the halls, nobody really noticed or thought that I was fat. But then when I was with my friend group, they'd, make jokes here and there. Oh, because they saw me shirtless, obviously. I'd go to swimming with some of them. And then other times we'd work out and then check our physiques afterwards. And, they'd make jokes. Hey, do you even lift? Nice inverted chest. Just the basics. And I'd laugh it off, but in reality, it did sting a little bit. I'd think to myself, dude, what am I doing wrong? I'm lifting, but I'm eating, not garbage food all the time. What's wrong with my physiques? I can't fix this. Something needs to change. And it sucked for a little bit, but it needed to suck because that suck made me or helped me figure out how to get out of it and how to fix it. So I'm going to outline exactly what you need to do step by step, in the first step to the last step, how to get out of this physique and how to kind of turn around your frame in order for you to still not look fat in clothes, because that's the last thing you want, but also when you take off your clothes, actually enjoy the way that you look and, sorry, I'm just fixing this, and have the physique that you actually want, lean, built muscle, visible abs, and everything, the basic things that we all chase. So the first thing is, if you're not already, because most of the time we already are, is eat clean. Not 50% of the time, not 60% of the time, but at least minimum 80 to 90% of the time. You need to be eating clean. None of this garbage fat foods, none of these fast foods, none of these overly saturated foods, but eat whole foods. It's the first step. And what do whole foods and what do clean foods consist of? Mostly protein, mostly carbohydrates, and lower down on your fats. Okay? A lot of people, especially me, we don't understand at the beginning until you start learning about nutrition how much calories fats contain. Meaning things like olive oil, things like butter, things like avocados. I used to think I was eating clean, but then when I'd go to track my calories, I'm like, where are all these calories coming from? And I'd track them so blindlessly, oh yeah, avocado here, butter here, steak, beef, fat here, whatever, and it all add up, and boom. So first things first, eat clean and start tracking your macros. Lower down on your fats. I suggest just to get your basic fats, 40 to 50 grams of fat is plenty. And then stick to high protein of gram per body weight of protein and carbohydrates. It's the easiest way to, shoot for the right direction. Number 2, you're not training hard enough. You're not training intensely enough. Your muscles aren't allowed to visibly pop because you're treating each gym session like a spa day. Treat it like military boot camp and push. Actually train yourself. Actually get out of your comfort zone and, pick up some weight that scares you for once. Yeah, it's going to suck because you're not going to be able to lift it for the first time. But, the second time, the third time, you're going to get used to that weight and it's actually going to stimulate muscle growth. Get out of your comfort zone. One of the main reasons why I love the gym, because it's a great environment to get out of your comfort zone. Push hard. Start taking creatine. It's not going to make you fat. It's going to increase and inflame your muscles so they'll actually be able to push out of your skin and show the definition that you've been working for. Or if you are just getting into the gym, it's going to start and rapidize your progress. And train till failure, but train. Just train till failure. Train with heavy weights. Stop, 3 sets here, I'm out, done. Like, push yourself. Feel the pump. Feel the blood and the muscles contracting and expanding. And really just try to tear the shit out of your muscles, because that's where growth's going to happen. Growth's not going to happen when you're comfortable. And then number 3, you need to add some sort of cardio. Like, stop thinking that, okay, I need to do an hour of cardio. No, you don't need to do that, because then you're just going to get discouraged and do no cardio. So at least 15 to 30 minutes a day. Walking is my favorite. I usually rip 45 minutes just because I'm at my lower stages of cutting right now. But 15 to 30 minutes is fine for like beginners. If you want to increase the intensity, go a little bit on an incline. That's what I do. And just rip some anime or rip some Netflix show or read a book. Makes the time go faster, and at least you're multitasking and doing something productive, so you don't feel like you're just like walking and staring into space, because it's just boring. So those 3 things will get you out of this stupid, annoying physique. Trust me, I was there. If you don't believe me, go to my Instagram, go check the before and afters. I'm not going to put any before and afters on this because this isn't a visually stimulating YouTube video. This is more like audio educational. I'm not into those visually stimulating bullshit. Like, I'm here to educate and teach you guys from my mistakes. And I hope this helps. I hope this resonates with you guys. So just the 3 steps to follow. Eat clean. Train hard till failure. Lift some heavy weights that scare you with creatine. Don't be afraid of that. And do some cardio. You need to raise your total daily energy expenditure. Your body's adapted. It's comfortable. That's why it looks like a marshmallow. You need to turn it into a lean tank physique. I love you guys. Subscribe if you're new. I'm going to leave you like I always do. Check out the links below. One-on-one coaching spots are still available. Create more than you consume. Serve others. Love everyone. Peace.